It's not just telling me that step down for this person. We will still, because I'm a Kalabari person, I feel the pain of a and I'm not just one Kalabari person. I have a pedigree. My grandfather was a minister 2 times under Yakubu Gowon. He was in the House of Representatives twice. Representing the Digima constituency then. My grandfather was among those people that influenced Yakubu Gowon to establish, Chief Wenike Briggs, to establish the creation of Rivers State, May 27, 1967. I have not been in politics from that time until now. So it is not, I will not just go and because I'm working with that philosophy. I'm working with that dream that our forefathers, that Chief Wenike Briggs and other great Kalabari men had, but has been abandoned. So I need to understand the reason why I'm going to step down. Because I will not feel good if I sit down in my bed or in my house and say that, oh, I stepped down for this person. But the same thing the past administration has been doing is what I'm going to be saying. I will feel bad and terrible. So they must convince me beyond reasonable doubt in terms of economy, in terms of education, in terms of entrepreneurship. Why I should step down for you if you are just going to go and doing the same thing, share money and do that. That's the reason. People shouldn't step down because of it is a thing to do, or that is what the people have said. They should step down because this thing we're talking about, Kalabari future. Look at the entire Kalabari. It is not compared. There is no one industry in that place. How many times I keep saying it, will you see, since the insurgents, the time of the militancy from 2007 till dates, the crime rate that is going on, the killing, the stealing, the kidnapping, the armed robbery, everything that you can find Kalabari people inside, Ogoni, Ikore, and you even see Hausa boys inside, Igbo boys even inside of it and all that. But let me ask you, cast your mind back and ask yourself, how many times have you noticed a Boni person in any of these kills that, oh, these 3 that they killed there, this one is a Boni boy? I can bet you might not catch a Boni person a part of it. Why? 75% or more are actually engaged in energy because there's an industry in that place. The whole Kalabari has nothing. I grew up, when we were younger, they sing the song, children are the future of tomorrow. Those people that taught us the song are still there.
You said the Kalabari has nothing, but I think there is this, what are they calling it, cotton channel 1, 2, 3. So those things, does it belong to Kalabari?
How effective is it? You see, when you have those things there, how effective has it? All of us, we are Kalabari people. The cutting channel 1, 2, and 3, how has it been effective to the Kalabari youths? A certain generation, in the past few years, has gone into some level of militancy, crime, and all that. If that cutting channel, the elders, the leaders, the big men who has been in Kalabari has been able to implement and divert the effect of those things. That's what I'm saying. Those things are there. But who is responsible? Who is making it a responsibility that it affects the Kalabari youth? They are making it a responsibility in Boni. Right now, NNNG Train 7 is about to take off in Boni. In the whole River State, that is the only place you see young people being trained to meet the international standard of work. If the cutting channel is being effective, they would have been bidding on what to do. Oh, let's establish some more. Let's do some certain thing that will, and all. And then you see the Kalabari youth getting to, trainings, doing jobs, something and all that. So this, if you go to, I use Eleme as another yardstick. You go to, how many times you can hardly see an Eleme person within the Port Harcourt metropolis. It's not that they are not there, but they are very few because a large percentage of them are around petrochemical. Are you getting where I'm coming from? They are around petrochemical. They have something. If they are not working there, they are doing businesses around. Introduce an industry that will affect the Kalabari people. You will see how they will change. They are very smart people. Very smart people. But our leaders have not. So my basis of stepping down, you will clearly tell me. You will make me understand. It will be penned down with consequences of legal actions. Because I'm going to feel pained that I'll step down and I will have it. Because most of the things that most of the people are saying right now, to me, they're just mere talks. They're just mere talks.
Okay, what if you step down and those things you're talking, those qualities, you see it in the person that they appointed? What, as in, how will you feel?
The qualities are not, we cannot judge, the person, because you can't hold a man. You can't judge the person by what is the qualities he's carrying. It's by the results. You understand? The result on it. That's why I said I can't judge him. So that's why I say it shall be penned down. A lot of things will be taken. I alone can't take that decision. It's a party decision. It is something that, me, the party, a whole lot of people that are stakeholders in this party and all that, in the vision of establishing and making the Kalabari a better place, will be involved in. So that it will not be a play. Tomorrow we can have what to use to speak, and the Kalabari people will say, Wenike Briggs said this. Wenike Briggs actually stated this thing and another. Now see, we have seen it over and over and over. Promises are not enough. Promises are not enough to help the Kalabari people, because we have heard them times without numbers.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go to the next one. We all know that in Nigeria or Rivers State at large, we have two political parties that is well known to our people, which is PDP and APC. And on this note, you're coming out in the angle of YPP. How do you think you can win this election?
Winning is in the mind of an individual. Everything, you can win anything depending on how you set your mind, or depending on what you want. If you want it to be a priority for you to win, you will win. It doesn't undermine, it doesn't matter who the person is, what the person is, or what the political party is. The name, the big political parties, is as a result of the funds, the government funds or the River State funds of which they are operating at the moment. That's just the difference between those parties and these other parties. We have our strategies, we have our ways, and we have our patterns in which that we are going to win. And we also have a good, we're also relying on the fact that the Electoral Act bill was passed, and the rigging is almost cut off. So it's based on people. So that's why we have been doing the best we can, reaching out to people, speaking to them, and sensing them understand this is the right way to do, not nepotism, not installing somebody. Most of the political party have somebody that is behind them, installing them.
Thank you very much. What does the youth of Kalabari, what are they expecting from you if you eventually win this election?
God willing, we eventually get to the seat. As I said, my emergence to be the candidate, as the material candidate for YPP, is as a result of passion. So we are proposing 3 agendas: education, employment, and entrepreneurship. Because these two, to us, this is the pivot that every society uses to get off poverty. You cannot effect or bring people out of poverty without encouraging SMEs, without promoting small and medium businesses. There is no way, it's not done anywhere in the world. China spent billions on bringing people out of poverty through promotion of SMEs. This phone you use, Samsung, is a private company but backed by the Chinese government.
Why